So it happened during a shoot house portion. Gene and a student were doing an after action report after a run in a house. Sonny Puzikas enters the first room, engages the targets, no lights. Gene and the student did not positively ID their presence in the second room. Sonny goes into room 2, engages target with a failure drill, with Gene standing in front of that target and the student nearby. 2 to the abdomen, 1 to the arm. Sonny shooting under no light at a target he previously set up. But the problem compounded when Sonny did not account for all the people in the class. The people in the shoot house, upon hearing the shots, did not ID their presence and shooting in low light without a light to ID a target. Sonny Puzikas, very famous for a excellent tactical maneuver called the Blooming Death. And let me see if I can find. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna have to make it a little smaller for you guys. You guys are used to small things, anyways, though, right? So this shouldn't be too offensive. And yeah, you guys can watch the twirling death that's going on here. And there's a lot of lore here that I'm gonna have to expand upon. Okay, so Sonny Puzikas, former Russian national Spetsnaz soldier, moved to the West, part of game shows, been in some movies, done some consulting work, also offers training courses, and we'll get to in just a minute, also shot one of his students accidentally. So that kind of has to be in the discussion as we talk about safe and unsafe training habits, all right? So, yes, there is a cameraman here, and yes, he is going to start shooting.
What?
You've never seen Blooming Death? We've showed it on this channel before. This is Blooming Death. Have you not seen it?
No.
It's quite good. It's quite good. So this is Blooming Death. So
For the cameraman?
If I remember correctly, this is him demoing how he would possibly get out of a scenario where he is surrounded by enemy combatants. So he has to continue to keep moving forward and shooting in all directions to provide his own suppressing fire while moving. That is the scenario that he is training for here, shall we say. That's right. So, and somewhere in here, he's actually going to be doing the shooting up. That's right up here. Excellent. Oh, I must have missed it. Let's back up a little bit. Try not to get killed by YouTube either. And so demoing it, yes, it is shooting while moving in all directions. Just having a good time, okay? That cameraman is very safe, laying on the ground, which is actually probably the safest place to be while all this is going on. But this is him demoing the technique Blooming Death, okay? So that's who we're dealing with here. Sonny Puzikas has been around for a long, long time. He still has a couple YouTube channels. He still uploads to a couple places. And he's a fan of unorthodox training styles, shall we say, okay? Some of them are going to be demoed in this trench grenade video here. Now, have you seen this video before? Did you watch this video, Jake or Richard?
No, I don't watch trench grenade.
I can't.
Well, have you seen this clip though? Because this was going viral on Instagram and whatnot. This is from a instructor from Tactical Response, one of his training classes, and it is going to be getting killed by your partner training, I think is what this is called.
I have seen this.
Okay.
I just remembered it. Yes, it's great. I love this training technique. I think everyone should do it, actually.
Yeah. Voda consulting type vibe. Yes, indeed. So this is so these guys are going to be walking here, let me turn it down a little bit actually. They're going to be walking and cutting back and forth with their guns up and walking in front of the line of fire. You know, it's just walking very, very slowly, and then they're going to go around each other again, like a round robin of death, basically circling this barrel, which I'm just going to say, like, there's no value to this whatsoever. You're barely walking, you're barely shooting. The biggest trick here, and really the only thing you're practicing, I guess, is to get the gun out of the way for the guy in front of you. Like, that's literally it. But you could practice this dry. There's no purpose to ever do this live.
You're practicing,
because if you're practicing it live so slow and so worthlessly that you're not getting any value out of it. But you could do
Yeah.
this fast, dry with blue
Doing
guns.
this live fire makes absolutely no sense. Also, doing this makes no sense. Like, if you have to do this to gain awareness of your muzzle, I just, I don't know, man. I think
So
you're a lost cause at that point.
there is a video of a scenario kind of like this in, I believe it's South Africa. You have an all black police force responding to somebody shooting up a mall or a shopping center or something like that. And you have about 5 of these African police officers pied up on a door, and they're all shooting. The officer in front is kneeling. The 3 guys are behind him standing. The officer in front stands up and catches a round to the back of his head. Like, just instant light switch, he's done. So, like, for like SWAT guys or somebody who's really doing something professionally, you probably do want to learn how to work well together with guns in close proximity, right? To not be putting guns in the back of people's heads. But for, mildly overweight civilians paying $500 for a training class to walk around a barrel while doing this, zero value whatsoever, right? You're not learning how to shoot any better. You're not learning how to move any better. You're doing it so slow that it's worthless. You should just be doing this dry if you're going to do this at all, which this is probably worthless for 99% of people out there that aren't engaged in something on a professional level, right? This is a waste of money. This is how to make yourself feel tactical while just wasting a bunch of money. Yeah. Harvey's tactical training course. No. This is a real instructor puts this stuff on. This is part of a curriculum somewhere. Josh Howard, I'm trying to get Trench to do this drill with me, but he's like, no. That's a wise move from Trench to not do this drill for anyone. This one's always fun too, where they come up to the barrels and they're pieing them, and they're just straight up pointing the muzzle like at each other in some of these scenes. Like, if this guy wants to catch a round to his hand or to his forearm, good on you, bro, but it ain't for me. I gotta make this smaller. Otherwise, YouTube will kick me in the pee-pee, and I won't like it.
I don't have an angle yet. Good. Shot. I have a shot. All right, take it. Multiple shots.
There's literally no purpose in doing any of that. Like,
listen, if you don't think that carrying your 13-pound airsoft rifle, look at all the nonsense on this. He's got a 37 mil launcher. He has a comp M4. He has the M203 iron sight on his quad rail, and he has a flash hider out front. And it's probably what's either a magnifier or a backup iron on the back as well, with a pistol brace, which I always just find quite funny. It is out of his shoulder on his cheek. It is. This is the worst shooting. Like, that's the problem, right? These people can't shoot to begin with. They are incompetent to begin with. And now you're like taking them to some CQB corner cutting class where you're going to learn how to operate. It's like, well, they can't shoot yet. So maybe we should do that part first. And that's the hard part, right? Learning how to shoot while leaning is very easy. like footwork class. It's like people get how to walk. People get how to move. Get them to actually connect to the gun and put rounds on target, right? If they can do that quick and efficiently, then moving and memorizing like patterns or other things, that's going to be far secondary to actually just the basic skill of, can you put targets where, or can you put rounds on target where you want in a short amount of time? That's it. Yeah. Well, Matt Pranka said other things too. That's the problem, because I don't think anybody disagrees with that. Like, what's more value to the average person? A $1,300 GBRS class, or like actually shooting their guns? 99% of people in the chat are going to say, "Oh yeah, I like $1,300 GBRS class to learn how to pie a door with your CQB dance work, footwork stuff." Is
a good deal.
It's not applicable to like 99% of people out there.
I don't think it's even applicable to the other 1%.
I mean, there are, like, if you're a SWAT guy, right, and you're a SWAT team, you're going to hire an instructor. Like, they're going to hire some instructor or somebody, right, to teach them how to do this. Not these guys. Not these guys.
You could hire GVRS to do that. Also, Brent Tucker does training for SWAT teams for free. last I checked.
Right. So I'm not I'm not arguing that there are people that should buy these courses. Nobody should buy these courses, but there are people to instruct these people that can actually do the job, who have done the job.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a Pranka type, I guess.
Well, some could say like a Pranka. Yeah. Wish Prank is streamed on YouTube. Maybe we can get him back, bro. It has been a year now. It has been a year.
Can we get Prank on right now to ask his opinion on this?
I'll send him a message. I'll see if he has time in the next couple months. Before 2026.
We need him now, John.
Yeah, I mean, you could just see, like, I don't even know what they're supposedly training here. They're just like awkwardly standing in a circle. This guy's gun went down, and so he switches to his pistol and just awkwardly holds it out with one arm.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Rather than fixing anything, right? I simply don't get it. And then you got weird, like, press check type stuff here going on. Hold it into your tit and then strike up at somebody. No idea why one would hold their gun slightly out of battery and then strike to the face with it. I mean, it's possible, but why you need to hold the muzzle as you're doing it? I feel like you should. That other arm should be doing something else.
I bet I know what he's trying to say. Yeah. He's probably saying if you're going to strike him with your gun, you're going less lethal. You hold the gun out of battery so you don't accidentally shoot him.
Yeah,
I bet you that's what he's saying right now.
Muzzle striking is a technique that was taught to some law enforcement.
Like what, a decade ago?
2.
Oh, let's see this real fast. This has got to be funny. So once again, we're striking. So we're doing out of battery training there, right? So if you press your gun into somebody, you might push it out of battery, right? So you might need to do malfunction clearing or something. So that's basically like close quarters gunjitsu with malfunction clearing in the middle of it, right? Very, very important for the average person. So it happened during a shoot house portion. Gene and a student were doing an after action report after a run in the house. Sonny Puzikas enters the first room, engages the targets, no lights. Gene and the student did not positively ID their presence in the second room. Sonny goes into room 2, engages target with a failure drill, with Gene standing in front of that target and the student nearby. 2 to the abdomen, 1 to the arm. Sonny shooting under no light at a target he previously set up, but the problem compounded when Sonny did not account for all the people in the class. The people in the shoot house, upon hearing the shots, did not ID their presence and shooting in low light without a light to ID a target. So
why were they in the shoot house in the dark?
My favorite.
They were all running through. They were probably using lights or whatnot in the class. Sonny thinks they're done. He wants to do a run in the dark because he is tactical, super awesome, bro. Right? And so he goes in there. He's blind firing the targets because he knows where they are, right? Because he's the one who set them up. And he just doesn't recognize that, there's like this blurry shape in front of the target where it's supposed to be. So I'm just going to shoot it 3 times. Very lucky to be alive. Very lucky that Sonny doesn't aim for the head either, or any important arteries or any vital areas. He got shot twice in the stomach, once in the arm. So he's lucky that Sonny's a bad shot.
On a failure drill. He was doing a failure drill. He's lucky. Like, the dude hit him in the arm with what was supposed to be the headshot and hit him in the abdomen twice with what was supposed to be center, like chest.
Yeah.
So that was his defense in court, actually. He said, yeah, it was a failure drill. What am I supposed to do?
Rule number 1 of gun safety: never know what or where your target is or what it's beyond.
Or what's in front of it, even. Apparently.
Low information shooting? How about no information shooting, bro?